What's up, guys? Thanks for clicking to watch this video. Just coming through to show you how I do a twist out on my 4C textured hair. If you'd like to know, just stay tuned. So I just get out the shower, washed my hair, and I go right in with my homemade oils and put that on my hair first. And I work that in, followed by my leave-in conditioner. Once the leave-in conditioner is done, I go ahead and start sectioning off my hair for how I like to wear it. Once I start parting out my sections, I don't do this very neatly, as you can see. I use a gel. This one is Jam, but sometimes or most of the time I use Eco Styler. This is just what I have right now the most of because I'm starting to run out of Eco Styler. So I flat twist it about halfway, and then once the flat twist is done, I use the rest of the hair that's hanging out and I put that into a perm rod, a smaller perm rod. So as you can see, I'm doing it again. I'm just putting that Jam gel onto that small section, and I brush out the tangles, brush out the ends, and then I just flat twist that section once again, just until I get it all the way down to the rest that's just hanging out. And then I put more gel on the ends, and I just roll that up into a perm rod. And these are the last couple of sections right at the back of my head. I try to show you more detail about how I do the flat twist and put in the perm rods, but honestly my hands are in the way. So but anyway, here I am taking my perm rods out, and then I put a little oil on my hands and go ahead and start taking them down. As you can see, they're pretty frizzy, and that's the way that I like it because I like that it adds volume, and that's all I look for whenever I do my flat twist and my twist outs and stuff like that. Once all the twists are taken out, I go in with a small tooth comb and straighten out the ends a little bit. Just pick it out, and that way I get a little bit more volume in the fro. And then I section it off for how I would want my fro to kind of lay. And I just use some edge control and lay those sides down. Usually I only wear it as an afro for like the first 1 or 2 days. Mostly it's just a 1 day. I just like the way that it initially looks whenever I first do it, but the rest of the time I just do a puff, as you saw in the beginning of the video. So here I am just laying down my edges, and then I pick out some more on the sides. And that's pretty much it for how I like to wear my twist out just as an fro. But this is how I wear it whenever I wear it to work. I actually wear it in a puff at the top of my head. Again, I'm using Eco Styler gel, and I just use that around the edges so that it makes it easier to brush the back of my head up. And then I just use this string. I cut these myself. I buy cheap pantyhose and make my own little ribbons to put around my head. And what I do is just push it up in the back and then tighten it as it goes. That way I can have a puff right at the top of my head. And it keeps it from doing that roll thing if you guys use like the headbands instead of this. And once it gets to the position that I like or I don't want it to get too tight, I just tuck the loose strings under the actual band that I made, and then I just fluff out my puff. Once I like the look of the puff, I go and lay down my baby hairs. This I make sure that the Eco Styler gel is like drenched on my baby hairs And then I also use Edge controller, as you'll see. And as you can tell, those 4C edges are always rough. It takes me a little while to get them looking okay. And once I have them laid how I want them to lay, I go right in with this headband and I wear it for about an hour. And once that's done, I am finished. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If so, please click like and subscribe. Comment down below things that you would be interested in seeing. And I will see you guys in the next video.